观众朋友晚上好，欢迎收看最新一期的子天访谈录 ISD Talk Show， 我是子天 Schedule。Welcome to ISD Talk Show.
Hello.
Hi, so happy to see you here.
Sky, thank you so much for having me. This is a unique experience, and I'm so happy to be really one of your first interviews, or my first interview with you. How about that?
Oh, yeah. I'm glad to do this.
Well, since I've announced to run as mayor of Fulshear, I've looked forward to some interviews, so you're the first.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Oh, thank you very much. But anyway, again, my name's Don McCoy, and I'm running for mayor of Fulshear, Texas. I am currently the president and CEO of the Fulshear-Katy Area Chamber of Commerce. And I've been there for, the chamber's been in existence for 10 years, and I'm the original. I'm the first president of the chamber and still the current president. So I love business, I love creativity, and I'm ready to take Fulshear to a whole nother level.
Ah, thank you so much. It sounds so exciting. I already feeling like you really love Fulshear, right?
I do. Fulshear is a unique town. It's part of history in Texas, and I love history in Texas. And if you look up Fulshear, this year, 2024, is Fulshear's bicentennial. So we're 200 years old this coming July in Fulshear. But the town is unique. It's grown very, very fast because it has a lot of things that people are attracted to. We don't necessarily have a town square like most cities have a square with a courthouse.
Yeah.
But what we do have is something for everybody in Fulshear. We have the planned communities to live in. We have acreage areas. We have farms. We have an old downtown that is so quaint and so nice to walk through. And we're trying to control the growth in such a good way that we can keep that small town feel in Fulshear. But it's really hard to do. When everybody wants the small town feel, we don't become a small town anymore, you know? So it's a bit of a challenge, but I think I'm up for it, and I'm excited to take Fulshear to its next step.
Thank you so much. I think audience already noticed today we both have a sticker for vote. Yeah.
Today's early voting in Fort Bend County. I guess it is in Harris County as well. It is the primary right now. And however, voting in Fulshear is going to be early voting April 22nd for the mayoral and the council. And election day for Fulshear will be May the 4th. Happens to be the same day as the Kentucky Derby. So we have two races. Horse race, I got my horse right here. That's the chamber logo.
Yeah.
And besides horse racing, after that's done, then we'll have the mayor race. We'll see who won. I have two opponents, and I look forward to leading that race as well.
Thank you so much. So I think the audience want to know, if you got election, what's your priority?
Well, I think the priority of any elected official should be, number one, to listen, to understand the constituent rather than to reply to the constituent. Too many times I notice a lot of politicians or elected officials go in and they say, I am going to do this, and I promise that. And I'm going to tell you everything you want to hear just so you will elect me and put me in the office. But I'm different. I really want to understand what you and the constituents have in mind. What is your vision? Because a true elected official should be somebody who represents the public. And if you think about it, we are called representatives in many cases. So if I listen to you and the public and hear what they need or want, I can take that to city council and we can try to accomplish those tasks. It's very interesting. In the chamber world, a lot of times businesses need something. And so it's not that I can do it, maybe I can, but either I can do it or find the right person to do it. And I just think it's high priority and high time. Listen to understand. Don't listen just to reply. So that's priority number one. What do you want?
Yes, I think, yes.
You know, so, and then I guess you want a couple other things, I guess, priority-wise, is that right?
Yeah.
What we're looking to do is manage the growth in Fulshear in such a way that we maintain that small town charm, which is awesome. And, and with growth comes a lot of task of, water problems, water challenges. There's a lot of challenges with a city that's growing so fast. Traffic is another deal we have to deal with. And so all those things are important. But as mayor, you need to lead your council in such a way that everybody's on the same page and bring unity to not only the city council, but to the different areas of Fulshear. Like I said, we have country, we have city, we have planned communities, and sometimes those are at odds. The downtown district, and when they're at odds, nothing gets done. Everybody argues. And I think a good mayor should be able to, once again, bring everyone together and let's do what's best for everybody in the whole community.
Thank you so much. I want to say earlier, thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you. That's whether I, am victorious in becoming Fulshear's next mayor, I certainly plan to remain as president of the Chamber of Commerce, because when you bring one thing about the chamber, another priority is bridge the gap between business and government.
Yeah.
Talk to any business owner, anyone, anywhere. And sometimes it seems that those two entities are adversarial. They don't, it's hard to do business with government because there's so many regulations, so many permits, so many forms. I mean, pick up the phone and try to call sometimes and you get a voicemail and you don't get any response.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's time that government should realize that if you really are a friend to business, responsible businesses, if you are a friend to that and you help them come into your city, help them get started as quickly as possible, break down the red tape. Don't get me wrong, we need safety and health and all that, but as quickly as possible, get that business up and running. That's the sooner we can start generating tax revenue, which, believe it or not, that's how a city functions, is off of tax revenue, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so quicker we can get the business running, the quicker we can make money at the city, and the quicker we can accomplish things like parks and mitigate traffic and solve our problems. It's kind of easy, really.
Yeah.
I mean, one last priority I think is common sense, Guy. A lot of times people just don't seem to have any common sense anymore as to what the right thing is to do. So if you're gonna lead, I will say this. Fulshear's changing quite a bit. And a lot of people don't like change. I mean, a lot of people don't. And if you don't like change, I recommend a book, Who Moved My Cheese? It's a very good book. But change equals opportunity.
Yeah.
I think that's where the word CEO comes in my title. CEO, change equals opportunity.
Okay.
And if I, as a CEO or as the mayor of Fulshear, can embrace change and get everybody on the same page and have the confidence to embrace change, we can be all much more happy and profitable and be prosperous as a city of Fulshear. But also what comes with that is you have to be consistent with your ideas. But more than anything, Sky, is clarity. If you're not clear, 100% clear about your message, about what the people are hearing. Have you ever been to city council or listened to somebody and they go off with these acronyms that are the CIP and the TCEQ and the blah, 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 and all these acronyms?
Yeah.
I bet you all the people watching out there don't know what all those mean.
Yeah.
So why don't we say what they mean so everybody's absolutely clear what we're talking about, right? Then we can make decisions clearly and be clear with everybody else as to what we're trying to accomplish. If you're clear with the public as a politician, if you're absolutely clear, here's what we believe is the best thing for our community, and be absolutely clear why. There should be minimal opposition, I think. There'll be some, but hopefully we've got to do what's best for everybody. I think it was Star Trek that said the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. So we have to kind of determine that a little bit.
I like your priority answer.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, it's an exciting time. I never thought I'd run for mayor. You know,
this is my next question. Why you want to involve politics?
why do I want to get into politics?
Yeah.
It's probably not to be in politics. I'll be honest with you. I think politics sometimes, when people say you're in politics, it has a sort of a, I don't like. Politicians are not popular. They really aren't.
But important.
But they're important.
Yeah.
But they're important to be the voice of the people. 100,000, or in Fulcher's case, 35,000 people can't speak at one time.
Ah.
Right?
Yeah.
But if everybody tells their representatives, their councilmen, and all the folks, and of course the mayor, then we can pare down what are the most important priorities on behalf of the people. This is what the people are saying. So let's do what the people say. That's how America got started. That's how, we were a representative republic. And we represent the people. I mean, you have 2 senators in every state. No matter how big the state is, you have representation. But why did I want to do this? I think watching the city and seeing some things and hearing from businesses saying, I can't seem to get anything done, or they're frustrated with City Hall, and plus some things that are kind of not so happy in the City Hall. Let's get rid of all that, and let's try to start a brand new, fresh day in Fulcher, and I think I can make it exciting. I can make politics fun again. I can make it entertaining in some ways. And I'd like for everybody to leave a council meeting with a smile on their face.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do this or not, but I'm going to give it a try. I mean, my late dad once said, he said, if you're unhappy with the way things are, quit griping about it. Get out there and do something about it. So this is my way of doing something. I've never been scared of a challenge in my life, Sky. And challenges are meant for people to, sometimes when your fellow person or man or woman fall, you need to help them out.
Yeah.
And some people just don't know how to get there. So I'm proud that God spoke to me and said, hey, get out there and give it a shot.
Yeah, I like your talk the way. Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. I'm so grateful. Thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you. Cool. Before the show, you mentioned to me, Fulcher is a heart, right?
Yes. My brother, he's the captain of the police department in Fulcher, Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, and a long time ago, not too long ago, he wrote the word Fulcher, Texas. And he kind of looked at it, and right in the middle of Fulcher, Texas, is the word heart. It spells heart. And we got to thinking, he showed it to me, and I said, wow, Fulcher is where the heart is. And so I'm going to bring that forth during the campaign and even after the campaign, no matter how it goes. And we need to start saying, Fulcher is where the heart is. And we can prove it because it's written right in the middle of Fulcher, Texas. Where we have and what we could say is we have a heart for the community, we have a heart for our neighbors, we have a heart for the diversity that we all embrace, we have a heart for business, we have a heart for doing business. Hey, I can see us having a heart festival, or like a lunar festival like y'all have. We could have a heart festival in Fulcher, and you could take it so many different ways, because if people get in their minds that we're a city that has a heart, then we can be more sympathetic and more happy as a community. And because if you're a happy heart, happy life, right?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. I mean, you only go around the world a few times and then you're not here anymore. So we might as well make it the best we can while we're here. So there you go. Fulshire is where the heart is. Spell it out. Take a look at it. And if you need a pen or maybe a T-shirt in the future, we'll get you one.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I really enjoyed the conversation with you today.
Me too. I've really enjoyed it. I thought for a minute I was going to have to learn to speak Chinese, but
okay.
or is it Mandarin?
Yeah, Mandarin.
My friend Patrick Powers, who's running for city council, also.
He speaks.
Yeah, he
fluent.
speaks great Mandarin, but I hope to learn a few words. As we
谢
go.
谢 it means thank you. 谢谢.
谢谢.
Yeah.
谢谢 for watching. How's that?
Yeah, great.
Okay. Very good. Thank you, Sky, so much for having me. I appreciate you.
Yeah, so by the end, do you have something else you want to talk to the audience?
Boy, to wrap it up, well, I would say that no matter where you are or what you're doing, or if you're thinking about an idea or something, don't be afraid to come out and tell somebody or do something about that idea. No matter how little the idea may be, it just might be that one seed that grows a whole nother industry or something, so just go out and do it. I mean, I don't want to say like Nike, just do it, but really, just do it. You'd be surprised. Don't be shy. How about that? Don't be shy. Get out there and help and get your idea out in front of somebody. Even bring it to me. We'll talk and we'll see what there's a world of possibilities out there. We have everything available to us in this country to do anything we want to do. It just takes someone with a good idea. Someone had the idea about a car. Somebody had an idea about AI right now.
Yeah.
So what's the next big thing, Sky? I don't know, but somebody out there might have that idea. So don't be scared to share it.
Thank you so much. Please vote.
April 22nd starts early voting, and the actual election day is May the 4th in Fulshire, Texas. And we look forward to your vote. Thank you. Now, if you want to know more, go to Don McCoy, DonMcCoy, Don McCoy, VoteDonMcCoy.com. VoteDonMcCoy.com.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I think all the audience today hear your voice, they will come to vote for you.
All right. Like it.
Thank you. 这就是今天的紫田访谈录. I see you next week.